Welcome to charliesports.com, Sunday Wildcard January 11th games. Let's start with the scores of the 3 games played. Patriots 16, Chargers 3. Bills 27, Jaguars 24. 49ers 23, Eagles 19. Here's a short summary of all 3 games. Patriots. Drake May's playoff debut got off to a skittish start, but he rallied the Patriots in a defensive battle and gave them just enough offense to advance in the playoffs for the first time in nearly 7 years. He was only 6 of 15 passing for 95 yards and an interception in the first half, and May was lucky the pick didn't cost the Patriots points. He led 2 important field goal drives in the first half, though, and used his legs well with 52 first-half rushing yards. May completed 11 of 14 passes for 173 yards and a TD in the second half, converting a few big third downs to Hunter Henry and then hitting Henry on the dagger, a 28-yard TD pass for the only touchdown of the game. May wasn't perfect after halftime, missing Austin Hooper for a touchdown and taking a strip sack midway through the fourth quarter. Chargers. Justin Herbert's third playoff game didn't go better than his first 2. He was sacked 6 times, took 11 hits and was held to 159 passing yards on 37 dropbacks. The Chargers' offensive line came out pass protecting fairly well, but the Patriots' pressure started getting home in the second quarter. Herbert made some plays with his legs, keeping the game alive, as the Patriots only held a 9-3 lead in the fourth quarter. Zion Johnson appeared to have a particularly rough night up front, but it was a sloppy game all around by the Chargers' battered offensive line. We will now summarize the next game. Bills. Battered, bruised, knocked around, Josh Allen still answered the bell in the clutch. He came in with a foot issue, and before the first half was over was checked for a concussion, injured his hand on a throw and had his knee twisted on a touchdown run. Allen played a nearly perfect game, spraying passes all over the field. He completed 28 of 35 passes for 273 yards, 7.8 yards per attempt, with a touchdown. In a wild fourth quarter, Allen was the best player on the field. Leading his first career postseason game-winning drive, the QB was magnificent. Jaguars. Jacksonville stampeded over the Bills on the ground, gobbling up 154 rushing yards on 23 carries, for a 6.7 average. For stretches, the Jags' rushing attack was unstoppable, particularly on outside runs, where they generated 119 yards. Liam Cohen might regret getting away from the run game at times. Trevor Lawrence experienced an up-and-down day against an excellent Bills pass D, completing 18 of 30 for 207 yards with 2 touchdowns. However, his 2 interceptions cost the Jags dearly. The first came in his own end on a misread that he threw directly to linebacker Shaq Thompson, allowing Buffalo to take an early lead. With a chance to answer in the final minute, Lawrence was again intercepted to seal the loss. The Jacksonville's magical run, which included winning the AFC South title, came screeching to a halt. Summary of the final game. 49ers. Kyle Shanahan's club keeps overcoming. Down its top defensive players most of the season, watching key players drop week after week, the Niners persist. On Sunday, it was all-world tight end George Kittle who popped his Achilles in the second quarter. Even that loss couldn't bring down the Niners. San Francisco used big plays to puncture the vaunted Eagles' defense, including a trick play touchdown pass from receiver Juwan Jennings to Christian McCaffrey. Robert Saleh's mangled defensive crew kept the Eagles out of the end zone in the second half and forced 4 3-and-outs. No matter who is called up, the 49ers have stepped up to keep their season alive. Eagles. The Eagles never could find a consistent rhythm. The tone-deaf unit came out hot, with Saquon Barkley galloping early as the Eagles gobbled up 182 yards and 14 points on their first 3 possessions of the game. Philly didn't generate a first down on its next 3 possessions, allowing the Niners to hang around. The Eagles managed just 2 second-half field goals. Barkley generated 106 rushing yards and added 25 receiving. Dallas Goedert made several big catches and scored 2 TDs. A.J. Brown caught just 3 passes for 25 yards and couldn't corral several downfield shots, including a bad fourth-quarter drop. His future this offseason will be questioned. Thank you for visiting charliesports.com sports wrap page. We look forward to recapping again on this page.